Hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome to a bit of an update video on my game. For those of you who don't know, I actually have made a game, programmed it all by myself. Currently, no help from anybody else making this game. That might change in the future, though. And today I'm on my second channel here, so I'm going to do a bit of an update video. So the last time I showed this game on YouTube was in version 0.0.0.3. which was one of the first, I think, publicly available versions of the game. At least I advertised it on YouTube. And there have been three updates since then. So I'm going to go through them one update by one update right now through the changelog, just to say what's going on. So in 0.0.0.4, which was the version immediately after, we added level 3. We added the how to play menu, so that it wasn't really that. I'm not sure if you could actually see my mouse there. Okay, no, you couldn't. I've added the how to play menu there, as you can see. Changed the gravity that to allow you to land on platforms that have a Y height that is not divisible by 5. Because then we changed slightly wider range for checkpoint activation, because placing checkpoints again not on the correct axis causes issues. Improve some back-end networking for multiplayer stuff. I think I was making it a little bit more modular, but nothing should be noticeable. And then we also fixed hosting player name no longer displays as blue, as that was an issue that I had in a couple of places. That was a weird one. Anyhow, so that was 0.0.0.4. Now we're into 0.0.0.5, which was the resolution update. We only had a few things that changed here, but there was a lot of stuff on the back end that happened. So first of all, added vertical resolution settings, added full screen mode. Your mileage may vary based on the aspect ratio of your display. Like if you don't have a 16:9 display, it won't work correctly, and the off button might be a little bit hard to press. You may have to manually change that. It changed every time something needs to be drawn. It also now needs to be scaled. So this didn't actually change any physical gameplay, but this essentially just allowed you to fit it to the size of your screen. For instance, now I'm not recording this from a windowed thing via OBS. This is actually a full screen game, actually using the same sources Minecraft usually uses on my computer. And then finally, with the most latest update, which is the 0.0.1 beta update, we are moving up. Alpha's coming soon, people. So added boxes that don't. You can now have boxes that don't have collisions, so I called them holograms because essentially that's what they are. You just go right through them. Added level 4. Through the trees, that's the name of the level. Then we have changed checkpoints to have an even wider range because I was having issues, and it also checks a few pixels down now because if I place the checkpoint above the ground, it won't work. And spaces can now be used in multiplayer names again. I did at some point end up removing that from the game because of how I was doing multiplayer, but yes, I have since re-added that in as I use a different way of putting stuff in the names now. Anyhow, that is all the updates that have been added to the game, and I may throw a screenshot of the changelog up on screen there. So now we're in the game here. We can go and and here's something interesting that happened. Because of where the play button is located here and how I have this thing programmed, I actually had an issue here where if you clicked play at about here, it would automatically put you into level 4 here. And I think that was especially because your mouse was registered as clicking here, so it would go through this stuff and register, okay, you're going into the level selection menu. You're also through the forest thing, so now you're level 4, so now I've changed it to not check beyond the current click, I believe. Anyhow, so we have 2 new levels here. We have Off the Grid Madness, which we'll go play a little bit of here, which is named so because you'll soon find out, stuff isn't very consistent in this level, and this is because I made an actual new tool to make this level with, and I died. But I have a new tool that I used to make this level, which gave me which I didn't have like a kind of snap to the same sort of thing, because previously I manually entered points, versus this, it generated all the points for me based off of me clicking on the screen. So yeah, I made a level editor, and as you can see, things start to vary a lot, and especially towards the end of the level, you get to see this sort of weird way that things have worked. And there we go again. Okay, so actually, hold up. Gotta wait for respawn. There we go. Don't quit the game while you're waiting for respawn, by the way, as it will just put you back into the game as if there's no escape. Anyhow, Through the Forest is the latest level. Okay, ignore this. By the time this is released, this will all be fixed. Apparently I didn't actually include the hologram objects in scaling. So yeah, so you guys will see a broken version of this. It also looks like it's in the background, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's not supposed to be like that, but yeah, I mean, oop, there's some floating trees. Oh gosh, this looks really weird. And more floating trees. Yeah, you can see about, yeah, this is the problem with resolution scaling stuff. I didn't scale this stuff properly, so yeah. Also, this level's actually really short. It's just larger than every other level because I had a crap ton of decoration. But yeah, I'm quickly gonna go fix this right now. And there we go, guys. Fix the issue. You're welcome, by the way. So yeah, I'm not gonna show you the whole level. That would be spoilers. But yeah, so while I'm hanging out here in this little forest, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, download the game. Links in the description to the website. And yeah, thank you for watching.